Hello, I'm Richard Raffan. I work in a pretty cramped space and the lathe's up against the wall, and in order to get the camera against the wall I had to build a stand, which is essentially a steel post in a very heavy circular disc, which does tend to rock around if there are any shavings on the floor. So I'm going to make 3 little feet for it, then it should always stand square. 2 of the feet are already made, and we'll now see how I transfer this block into the 3rd one. So here we have the blank, and this is how the tenon sits inside it, grain running this way. So I'm going to turn this end first with a groove, and that will allow me to pop it into the chuck and then turn the tenon, which will go through the hole in the base of my stand. Peeling cut, tool flat on the rest. Not the same as a scrape, so it goes straight in. Across the end grain, I only feel a bit safer doing it with the gouge these days. Now to practice with the skew chisel. Set the height of the kind of the top, the mushroomy bit, which is the foot, which will be underneath, and I need a V groove, so somewhere for the chuck to locate. And I'm going to round over the end so it comes down to somewhere around there, so there's a little bit of flat on the bottom. So these corners will dig into the groove a bit. That doesn't really worry me because you won't be able to see the things anyway. They're going to be tucked away underneath. If I wanted it exact, then I'd have a slightly smaller groove, a slightly smaller diameter rather. Up the end, that'll have to be shortened anyway. So I have vernier calipers set to the diameter I want, and the ends are rounded over so that they're less likely to grab. It's fairly hard wood. If that was soft wood, I'd get a nice groove there I could work to. There's a little bit of burnish mark there. I want that flat to slightly undercut so it sits square on the disc. Burnish mark just there. Now I need to get the calipers down over a bit further up. This is ash and it's pretty tough stuff. And it's dry, so it doesn't want to give way very easily. Right, now I need to measure that. It's going to be 25 millimeters. I've left it much longer than I intended, so we'll either part that off, but do it with the gouge. It's a 1/2 inch spindle gouge. Round it over the top for the other one slightly, so that's what will happen here. Right, and that will do it. Oh, it's a little bit rough there. Just use the tip of the skew for a little peeling cut. Now, one of the advantages of doing this is that if this tenon isn't quite the right size, which it wasn't on this one, there's a burnish mark. I could fit it into the hole, the base of the stand, and kind of rub it around a bit, and then I can pop that back in there and just take a little gentle and low peeling cut. Just take the burnish mark away and that will do it. So I don't want these loose, I want to be able to knock them in so they're tight. And that will do the job. Doesn't need to be sanded or polished or anything. That'll just go up into the bottom of the disc and improve the quality of my stand.